Welcome back, everyone. Today is the official release of the AI coloring book creator. Now, this was released in beta about a year ago, and since then, all the complaints and all the requests have been taken into account so that now we have a completely ready AI coloring book creator, which goes all the way from generating the types of images on each page all the way through to the intro page creation. As you can see behind me right now, this is a AI generated intro page, which you can also regenerate if it doesn't fit your needs. And it includes your name and it knows what's in the coloring book, and this is all done automatically. And so basically what you will receive once you've spent 5 minutes alone using this app is a file which looks something like what I'm about to show you right now, something like this, which is basically a coloring book in Word format, which you can then upload to Amazon KDP and start making money with. Now, as you can see, all these fonts are the fonts that it will default to. You can always change them. You know how to change fonts, clearly. But these are the fonts that we've chosen to make it more dynamic and rich, and to make it look like you actually invested a lot of time creating this book, so that when people look inside it, you know how Amazon lets you peek inside the book, you'll be able to see that someone's really invested some time in choosing the fonts for the intro page. And that's all some of the upgrades of this recent edition of the AI coloring book creator. So without further ado, this is the instruction manual. Now, for those of you who don't already know, the way to start when you first come onto this page is you will actually see something very different. You'll see something like this. Now, on this page, you can get started. And as you can see, we've made it quite clear. To get started, you just click on this apps button here. Once you click on that, you'll be shown all the apps you can use, all the different types of imaging styles, whether it's coloring page, adult coloring page for kids. These two you can ignore. You have the Mandala and the Mandala for kids. So I'm going to go with Mandala for adult mandalas, and then it asks you what kind of category of images you want. So over here you can write, for example, just trying to think what we could do here. You know what, let's just write fun, relaxing, mindful mandalas. And then you choose how many pages you want. So for this example, I'm going to choose 30. And then you can name your book here, or click the magic wand to get a name automatically generated for you. And that's that. When you're ready, you click generate your image book. And what will now happen is automatically all of the pages will start being created. And this is all done automatically. You don't actually have to do anything. It just happens automatically. Once that's done, we'll generate the images and just make sure everything's okay. Create a intro page, and we're done. We'll upload it to Amazon, and I might show you how to do that as well on this video. Actually, I will show you how to do this. So just 1 second. Let's click on this button now, because once you have all the images, your next step is to generate them. And so whatever you click here to try and generate an image, it will say, great, now click this button to generate 30 images. Now, this is where the credits come in. So right now, as of speaking today, there is no fee to use this app. But coming soon, there will be a fee. So make sure you jump in and start today so you avoid the Pro membership, which is going to be coming out soon. So as you can see, it's generating images, and this number keeps going down over here. It's 26, 25, and if you go up to the top of the screen, you'll see the images start being created. So as you can see, the kind of quality you can expect from the images, these are being generated just on the fly, right with me right now. There's no editing going on. I'm not playing any games. I'm not modifying anything, because as you can see, we have an issue with this one and with this one. So if you want, you can click on this button. It's completely free to use. One of our pre-generated images that were never used, you can click on that, and then you can choose from our database from all of these pre-generated mandalas that no one actually used. And then you can just select one that makes more sense. Instead of this, you could have this. And instead of this, you could probably change it to something else. Now, if your options are limited here, let's say there isn't anything that suits your needs, you can always click on this button here. However, be aware that clicking this will actually cost you more credits. So I highly recommend you use this and not, this button and not this button, because this is going to cost you money. So this one's obviously not good because you can't color it in. So we can change that as we go. down. Just find something a bit more appropriate. Maybe this is better. Fantastic. Okay, let's carry on. Let's see what else we need to change here. I'll just try and do this quickly. You know what? Let me skip ahead. I don't like this grey background. I'm going to change this one as well. And then this one as well, because you can see the person coloring it in. We don't want that. And we'll choose something like this. Perfect, perfect. All of these have been done well so far. Fantastic. All of these have been done well. So there's 30 altogether, just like I chose. Okay, fantastic. So it's all ready now, and we can then move on to the next step. So as you can see, you can add another page over here if you want to make the book bigger. And the images have now been generated. This is in green. Let's carry on to the book settings over here. When you click that, it will say book settings showing. Now you can decide whether or not you want to show the title above each image or not, which basically means if I show you an example right now, here's an example over here. You see it says cute baby cat here. So that's going to appear on top of each image if you select the yes option over there. So let's do that. Add a title above each image. Now it says titles will be added. After that, you can choose if you want a page break after each image. This will give the person coloring in some space, so if the colors bleed to the behind page, the page behind, it won't actually affect the other coloring. So I'll switch that on, and that's it. Then you click this button, and I've already clicked it because I want to make sure that we don't have to wait too long while making this video. And this will prepare your images for to be ready. So the way you know if they're prepared or not is if there's a green dot next to your image, as you can see over here, it means that that image has been compressed and is ready to be uploaded to Amazon KDP. So you just kind of have to wait this through. This takes around 5-10 minutes, and there's not much you can do doing or just waiting for that. While you're waiting, click on your author name, because if you don't, what will happen is it will say to you, set your default author name, and then you can type your name over here and click save, and that's going to help the intro page be created correctly. So now let's create the intro page, and there you go. Fantastic. All absolutely word perfect just in 1 second. If you need to regenerate, click that. And if you need to change anything, you can, and click save changes down there. Now all we need to do is wait for this to finish. This will probably take around 5 minutes. Let me skip so you don't have to wait for that to happen with me right here. So I just want to show you, I'm simultaneously making 2 coloring books in one go. I'm making a cute dinosaur mandala book, and at the same time I'm creating an adult mandala book, both at exactly the same time. And the way you can see that this is happening is because both of them right now, I'm just waiting for the images to prepare, and while I'm waiting, I'm just letting both of them do the work at the same time. And so that's what you're able to do. If you open multiple tabs on your computer, you can actually pump out like multiple coloring books, mandala books, whatever you name it, you can do it. Okay, we've got another 2-3 minutes. Let me just skip ahead. Okay, we have one more image left. Okay, let's just wait. I'll just wait with you here while this one more image is processed. And then once it's finished, a new button will appear, which is going to be the one that lets you compile the book and then download the book, which is basically a matter of clicking 2 buttons. Okay, perfect. So it's all been done. Now it says here you have a new button. Let me just move myself out the way. Last step, compile your mindful mandalas. So let's click on that and just watch the magic happen. Now, if you click on show my book now, you'll actually be able to see this happening live. So here is the intro page, and these are the images that are going to be inside the book. So you can actually just hide this and then just look at this kind of loading bar, which will tell you how long you've got left for this to be finished. And once this is finished, you literally can press download your book, and you can download instantly your coloring book, which you can then upload to Amazon KDP just like that. I'm going to do the same thing for this cute dinosaur coloring book right at the same time. So both of these are actually working simultaneously. That way I can actually save time and upload 2 books to Amazon instead of 1. And that way I can speed up my workflow and make more money without hiring employees to do this for me. So as you can see, they're both working simultaneously. The cute dinosaur coloring book and the Mandala generator are both working at the same time, so that I'll be able to pump out 2 books to Amazon KDP. Okay, while we're waiting for that, let's jump into Amazon KDP to show you the next step, which is to upload the book. So once you have a KDP account, you click on create over here and it will ask you what type of book you want. So obviously for this situation, we don't want a Kindle ebook. That's if you want to create a children's book or a regular book, which just by the way, you're able to do using our platform. If you want to create children's books, I must show you this, because if you don't already know, our platform lets you create children's books. I'll show you. Click on select an app at the top of your screen. Click on book, and then you can create children's books. This is version 1. Version 2 is a comic book type, and then coloring bookmaker, and then regular bookmaker. Now the regular bookmaker creates regular books, which you can also sell as ebooks over here, and paperbacks. So if you're interested in ebooks, you click on regular bookmaker, and then you'll be able to create some normal books based on concepts, whatever kind of concepts you can think of. Like for example, you can write a book about anything, quantum physics. All right, let's get back into the coloring book tutorial. So you're back on this page. You click on paperback, create paperback, and you are ready to go. Now, this is another step in the process of uploading your book to Amazon. We actually have a KDP extension, which I'll link in this video description. So you have to actually go into YouTube to find this link. But up here on the top of my screen, I have a button here, which when I click on that, what I'm about to see is the extension which we created for you to make it easier for you to list on Amazon KDP. Now, you can fill this form up normally like you otherwise would, but I just recommend using this, because if you go to My Books here and then click on Mindful Mandalas, for example, the one I just created with you, and then you can generate a subtitle. You know what? Or you could just paste this subtitle into here. And then here you can see the names here. And then that's it. There's a description in here. This comes from the intro, but you can also generate a new description by clicking this. And then you'll have a new description in here, something a bit longer, a bit more appropriate. Let's give it a few seconds. It's reading the entire book. And it knows exactly what's inside the book, which is the best part about this. Then you can generate the key phrases, you know, the ones you need for the Amazon KDP SEO. You click on that. And as you can see, fantastic. It's really put some good stuff in here. You can click generate again if you feel like it's not diverse enough. I think some of these are not so diverse. I wanted something a bit more diverse, if you know what I mean. Fantastic. I think that's better. Now you click on automate KDP listing, and there you go. The whole listing has now been filled up. Fantastic. I can see there's a bit of a bug here with the formatting here. I guess what you could do is, we will try and fix that, the back end, but what you could do is go back to your book and just copy this over here and just paste it in just like that, just if you're having issues. Okay, fantastic. That's it. The age for this one is actually adult, so I'm actually not going to put that at all. And we'll choose some categories. This you probably know already how to do. Okay, I've chosen these 3 categories. Now click save. And that's it. You don't have to tick any of these boxes. And as you can see, all of these key phrases have been filled up. Let's click save and continue. Now it's asking me for the publishing rights. Just click on this and then this. Click save. Fantastic. Let's go back and see if our book's ready. Yes, our book is ready. Now we can click on the select this button here, step 3. Click on that. And then you click download my book. Just click on that button here. And in a number of seconds, your book will be downloaded and ready for upload on Amazon KDP. I'll just show you how it looks when it's ready. Just 1 second. Bear with me. You can see the loading bar at the top of the screen here. Okay, fantastic. It's a 7.4 megabyte file. Let's open it up and see how it looks. Fantastic. Look at that. So as you can see now, let's zoom out a second here just to see that this has been done properly. Fantastic. So this is the result of this app. I just created an entire entire Mindful Mandalas book. And as you can see, there's text on top of each thing just to explain what the thing actually is. Everything is centered perfectly and ready for upload. Now, if you want to upload this, you must resave it. Once you click on this and you have to resave it as a Microsoft Word document so that it will actually work. Otherwise, if you don't resave this file, it won't work. The file you download from us won't be ready for upload. You have to just resave it as a document file. Okay, fantastic. That's it. We're ready to go. Then you get your ISBN and then make sure you choose, I guess, because we're doing a mandala, which is black and white, we can just leave it black and white interior with white paper. And then you're changing the size to 8.5 by 8.5. Then no bleed for this one. And you choose a glossy exterior. Then you can upload your manuscript and that's about it. But I just did want to say something. Since we have the names of the images, we can actually create an index page. So let me just do that right now. Insert page break, and then in this page, I'm going to actually insert a table of contents. So to do that, you go to references, and then you click on table of contents, and then you just click table of contents, and then you choose one of the ones you have here. So as you can see, I literally just clicked on it and it just worked in 1 second. Fantastic. Once you've done that, just update the table, update entire table so that it matches with the numbers of the pages, and then you can delete the first few, like, because you don't want that, you don't want those, do you know what I mean? The name of the book in the table of contents just doesn't make sense, if you know what I mean. I'm just going to remove that and the date here and my name. I'm going to center this text here. And that's it. We're ready to go. We're good to go. This is ready for publishing. Let me just save that again. Fantastic. That's it. This file is ready. Now I'm going to upload it right now. Yep, that's the one. Now, for creating covers for your book, I recommend using the cover creator, which is built into Amazon KDP. You click on that, and what that's going to ask you for is an image for the front page, and that's all you really need to make this work for you. So the way I'm going to do it, you just click continue, ignore this, you click on, you have to upload an image from your computer. And to do that, you kind of need an image. And to get one, you can use another app that we have, which we'll try and make it easier for you to find. Maybe we'll put it somewhere for you to find. But let me go back to our homepage. And you know what? I'll link to that in the description. But we have imaging apps. So for example, if you go to select an app and then click on image and then image generator, you will be able to create a cover image for a book. So for example, if I click this button here again, the same way as before, and then I'm looking for a cover image for coloring book app. It's a special app especially for coloring books. Mandala. You know what? I'm going to put the name of the book into that box right here. I'm just going to paste it into here, and then I'm going to click generate, and now hopefully it's going to create a perfect image for me. Now so as you can see, this one would probably work amazingly. I actually love this one. I think it's fantastic, but I'm still going to let the AI just try one more because I just generated that. This is something that someone else generated, and so I'm just going to wait to see if this one's good and decide between these two. Okay, so I'm going to pick this one, and commercial use is 2 credits, and then I am going to upload that to Amazon KDP. Fantastic. Okay, let's do from my computer and upload this to Amazon KDP. Fantastic. So as you can see, you have two options. One of them is this option, and another one is this option. So obviously, we let's see what's here. Here are the options that you have. You can move left and right with these hardly visible arrows, but if you click on them, you'll be able to see all your options. So you know what? I'm going to pick one of these. I'm going to pick this one. I'm going to fix it up. I'm going to choose this design, dismiss this tutorial. Okay, perfect. Now I need to put text for the back. And so the way I'm going to do that is actually going to copy the intro once again. And I'm going to paste it into here. And I'm going to just delete these extras to make it bigger. Then I'm going to make the text align perfectly. And I'm going to cut some of this text and then put the rest over here. And then again, do this. And then in this image here, what I'm going to do is actually put the image of the back of the book. And then I'm going to change the colors a little bit on this, just so that it looks a bit more presentable. I just don't like this orange color so much. I mean, you might like it, but I personally don't. So the way to change colors is you click on this button down here, choose colors, and then you can actually choose from different color schemes. Some of them might work better for you. You can play around here. Also, you can do this on Photoshop or Canva, whatever kind of rocks your boat. Additionally, you can choose the fonts. You can change the fonts here a little bit if you have a preference. Just looking for something that makes it look a little bit more rich. Okay, I like this. Now I just have to fix this, just put it all in the middle. Just play around with it till it looks normal. Fantastic. Okay, that looks normal to me. So this is my Mandala book. I'm going to preview and then save it. And once I've done that, I can just submit, and that's it. It's up forever, and you have a digital asset which will make you money on a monthly basis, and it's as simple as that. And if you pump these out, I'm sure you will make a lot of money. Fantastic. That's it. We finished. Did you use AI? And then you can do the text. We didn't use AI for the text. There is no text. And then you can do you can choose your options from here. So with many AI generators, now we use Dale. It's actually written here already. So Dale, this is the AI that we use to make these images. And then translations, there are none, and that's it. Now let's launch the previewer. And you get to preview to see if this would pass the Amazon restrictions. Now, the amazing thing about our specific app is we've made the template so perfect that you will get accepted by Amazon KDP. When you list it on Amazon, you will actually get accepted no matter what. You'll never get rejected. You know how they always reject you? Amazon rejects you for little minor things that are basically just because it's outside of the borders and the boundaries and the margins and the bleed. They drive you crazy. But if you follow this specific tool, if you follow this tool and you start using it, you'll see you will always have success with Amazon KDP. So let's have a quick look inside the book. I highly recommend you look and just make sure nothing's outside. As you can see over here, it's very, very close, but I think it will pass. And then let's move on to the next page. As you can see, all the images are inside the dotted lines, which means that you are going to have a pass and Amazon will actually accept this book first time. Let's click approve, and we have finished this book. This book is ready now to be submitted, and that didn't take more than 5 minutes. I know this video is like half an hour long, but that's because I went into more details and showed you everything. So this is your printing cost. Now you click save and continue, and you can charge whatever you want for this. And if it goes viral and people really start liking it and reviewing it, you could actually make a killing out of even one book. If you get this right, you can really make a killing from Amazon KDP. So I'm going to put this at $9.99. The royalty is $3.15, and that's it. Let's publish the book. And finished. We've published a book together. Fantastic. So that's it. That was the video. You just watched me create an entire KDP Mandala book from scratch and upload it to Amazon KDP, all in a single video, which basically the actual work was about 5 minutes involved. We used an extension for the KDP listing, and we used this tool to download your book, and it was all pre-formatted perfectly. Thank you for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up. It wasn't easy to make this video, and bye for now. Oh, subscribe. Don't forget.